mentioned your piece up on the app and the website about the Knicks and how they got to this moment where Kristaps Porzingis is returning to Madison Square Garden tonight. It has been 21 months since he was last on the court in New York. He has already said he's expecting to be booed tonight. Kendrick said he's not sure if he's going to be able to tell if the boos are for him or for Knicks management. So we'll see. Who do you think, Brian, is under more pressure to win, the Knicks or Porzingis?
It's obviously the Knicks. Not only off to a terrible start, not only is their coach David Fizdale on the hot seat, their schedule coming up is just really brutal. They have a 3-game homestand this week. Obviously, today is one of their biggest games of the year. Let's just be honest. Then they have 2 more home games, which you'd think would be winnable, although they just lost to the Cavs at home last week. Look at after that. That's rough. And I'm going to tell you, if you push it out to 15 games, it doesn't get any better because after that Bucks game, they go to the West Coast. The Knicks could be in for a real bad month here. And that's why they need some positive news this week. And, you know, when I started this piece, I looked back at the last 18 months. Perk, if you go back and look with the day they hired David Fizdale and watch that press conference, which I did, I thought everything that they said made perfect sense. I thought they had good rationale. I thought they knew exactly what they were going to do. It sounded like they were all on the same page. I was excited about it for them then. Looking back on it, it's depressing. It's depressing for Knicks fans because of how far they've gone off. And I actually don't even think trading Porzingis, I think that the Porzingis trade was a good trade. But the fact that they haven't stuck to their plan, which was to develop young players and go through the draft, they got sucked into free agency, they fell into that trap, and now they're stuck.
Do you agree with all that? Do you think the pressure's on the Knicks, given everything Brian just kind of went through?
Well, this is the reason that I disagree, why the pressure is not on the Knicks. Because they're not going nowhere. It don't matter what kind of schedule they have. It's already a disaster. There's no pressure. There's no way that winning this game could enlighten the city of New York. No, it's already done. That situation is dead bird, tall grass. But now when you look at KP, when you look at Porzingis, the pressure is on him. He wanted out of New York. They got him out of New York. Obviously, he's coming back off of injury. He's been in Dallas. He's been horrible.
Well, he's been up and down.
Yeah.
But
he's not been up to expectations.
He had a bad game the other night. I think it was 0-11 or 1-11.
He had a few bad games, Rach.
Yep.
But listen, so I think it's the pressure's on Porzingis, okay? You want it out. Now I'm about to come back and show you, and I'm going to come in, I'm going to accept the boos, and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to give y'all this work, and I'm going to get this win. There can't be no pressure on the Knicks. That situation is gone.
I would not be surprised. I don't know, obviously, but I wouldn't be shocked if we heard some cheers for him tonight from Knicks faithful that's just frustrated at management and trying to get.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I think the way it sort of came out that he wanted out, I mean, he didn't dispute any of that.
No, and I'm not disputing that. It was weird, though, the fact that they had already negotiated the trade before he made the trade request. And then basically finalized it an hour or two later. All of it is weird.
They traded to the team that they had played the night
before.
Look, I'm thinking every time Porzingis get the ball, the Knicks fans are going to boo him. And I think every time the Knicks touch the ball, the fans are going to boo him. So it's just what it's going to be.
I do have a quick question for you, Brian. If you guys in the control room, producer Steve, can throw that schedule back up. I'm very curious as to when, if they really are going to fire David Fizdale, when they would do it. Because Woj's story with Malika Andrews came out at the beginning of the week, and they had that press conference the night before and basically said, Steve Mills is laying the path to Fizdale's dismissal. Everything I've heard from everyone else this week has been, yep, this is going to happen. Normally, if you are going to fire a coach, you do it at a soft point, right before a soft point in the schedule, so the new coach can get a bounce, right?
Yeah.
When would that happen here?
I'm telling you, the Knicks, now, it's possible the Knicks could, I don't think that they are this bad of a team. I do think that they are better than they are showing. That said, I don't think they're a playoff team. I don't think they're as good as what they thought. That's a very fair question.
B, just say you confused like we all are. We just never know what Steve Mills in that organization.
In a month, the Knicks could be sitting there staring at 5-20.
So do they
6-19.
Do they leave David Fizdale dangling until then? This is bizarre now at this point, right?
If you're Fizdale, maybe you don't even want it on your record at this point.
I mean, we know what happened in Memphis, right? So we'll see.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.